Hello people, welcome to this edition of A Million Little Things. Those things that we see and we don't talk about.
Those things that you hear and you do nothing about.
Yes, a million little things. Today we'll be talking about the unemployable bunch.
Yes,
We'll
guys.
go on the short break, and when we come back, we'll give you all the load up and load downs.
Welcome back, guys, to A Million Little Things. So we are talking about unemployable youth in Nigeria. I'm going to give you a little statistic on the situation of things. So the Business Insider tells us that 61.6%. In case you didn't hear me right, I was telling you that over 50%, yes, more than half of Nigerian youth are unemployed. So Miss June, what do you think about this? Because it's just blowing my mind. Like, more than 50%.
I mean, first of all, the problem we should address in Nigeria, especially about unemployment or unemployable youths, first of all, is our educational system. It's very flawed. It's very flawed. Why? Because you go to school, I don't know how they say, you go through the school don't go through
Doesn't
you.
go through
How
you,
they say
man.
that? Yes, you know, we just spent 4 years of our lives in the university doing la cram la pour. You get nothing.
didn't
We
cram.
don't. You
I was not a crammer.
You want it to.
I've read as I understood.
Yeah,
Yes.
she understood
So he knows.
psychology. Yeah.
Yes.
Please, you work at CBN now.
Excuse you, I'm on the show with you. You don't know. I feel blue. You farms me.
Farms you.
I'm very.
You
I
should be
can't employ
farmsing me.
you.
It's alright. I know you're a rich girl.
It's okay.
Anyway, we'll scrap that. Yeah. So the reason why, most importantly, our Nigerian youths are not employable is because of our educational system. One of the reasons, I think, very important reason. Why? Because you can imagine. Okay, let's even go back to secondary school days.
Okay.
Where they're still teaching us at this point in our lives how to draw grasshopper.
I love. That was so amazing.
You love it.
Because I never drew one.
How to draw what's that lizard there? Monitor lizard. I've been a alligator lizard.
Agama.
Agama lizard. At this point in our lives, please, what did you when you finish drawing that agama lizard, what did you do with it?
You don't know. You may be able to identify a Agama lizard in your house.
Seriously.
And say, excuse me,
even
Agama lizard.
Even
Leave
an
my house.
uneducated person knows what an agama lizard looks like. At this age and time, where people are learning IT and other productive stuff that will help improve the government and put money in the government's purse. IT, business, art, what have you. We are still learning how to draw agama lizards and grasshoppers.
Yeah, I went to a tush school, you know, so we didn't draw Agama lizard.
What did you draw?
We drew chicken.
I thought as much. You will draw something.
At least you see chicken, you can't eat chicken. So it's very relevant. But honestly, our educational system is kind of whack. Yeah, so but I would actually be talking about the skills of this youth, because yes, it's our educational system that will cause them to not have the skills to actually now face life. So if you would see in our educational system, we would go to school and they would teach us the theory. You see somebody who learns mechanical engineering and you know,
you
chemical,
just learn it by book.
and you're supposed to be able to
practicals.
open a mechanic shop that can do full diagnostics on a car, because you have been given the educational strength to do such things.
You'll be shocked when they even go to a proper workshop and they're asking, excuse me sir, is this a spanner?
What is this? No, do you remember that meme where like the guy tried to fix the fan and the light and it shocked him and he was like, let's call the electrician. Honestly, he said I studied elek, but honestly his elek did not pass through him. He didn't really have the skills to actually then do it in real life. So we need to have educational systems that are more practical, that allow you to actually do stuff, not with ancient machines. I went to a school where, you know, some guy was really celebrated for doing a project where he built a car. Oh my god, you need to have seen this car. It was like pan with like tires that I don't even know whether the tire was rubber. I think it was plastic that
But
he
you
used.
won't even blame him. Those are the materials that he had access to at the moment.
Let me tell you something. If you notice, these people that own Toyota and they come to Nigeria to get their raw materials.
Oh yes.
So I'm telling you that we have the capacity, we have the resources to actually be more innovative than we are.
Okay, someone told me about these small Nokia phones that we use, Vero and other small phones.
Yeah.
They said it's a secondary school project in China.
Imagine.
So when they are done with the project, they said it also will not be rushing and be buying. You see our life downstairs?
Oh my God. But what else do you think is something that would actually be causing this employability?
I'll still go back to the educational system. Why? Because in school, there are little things that we need to learn that will help us in the labor market.
Yeah.
You know, like basic things like Excel spreadsheet, PowerPoint.
You know, computer proficiency.
Small things.
You know, people will write it in their CV. You know, I'm proficient in Microsoft Word.
You're not proficient in anything. You only know how to type.
Do you know how to add
After
on
typing,
Excel?
what else can you do?
No, I'm talking to you. It's you. Yes, it's you.
Okay, let's
Can you
use MS
add?
Word. Excel is very key. It's very important.
How good are your PowerPoint presentation skills? Just think about it. Because you are the one we are talking to. No, seriously, that's an issue.
Education in Nigeria, it's something that the government really need to look into and correct very
and add more
quickly.
stuff to their
Even if we
budget.
can't go all IT and all techie, you see this basic Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint.
You now say we should do CBT.
Small things.
Exam.
Okay, you now teach us how to use computer in school. You want me to do computer-based tests? Think about it. Where do you think I learned that from?
You know, your boyfriend. Anyway, but I would say that another thing, honestly, that actually causes unemployable youth is actually the youth themselves. Because we can't only blame we can't only blame the government, we can't only blame the systems. We actually have to blame the people, because there are people who have gone through this same whack system
and
who
they
have come out
exactly, and that is where self-development comes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if you are lazy, if you're not forward thinking, I mean, social media is not only for seeing Beyonce twerk and, you know, heartbreaking the internet with her naked body. You should also be thinking about, you know, checking on YouTube, how do I do this, how do I do that? So yes, you studied mechanical engineering and they've told you what you can do to start a car. They've told you how to make a car. They've told you the tools, theoretically. Why don't you go outside and get the tools and actually do this thing?
Blow up some things and learn from
I'm pretty sure there's a tutorial on YouTube on how to make a car.
Sure now.
If there's a tutorial on YouTube on how to commit suicide, there's a tutorial on YouTube on how to make a car.
There's a tutorial on YouTube on how to chew bubble gum.
You get
anything.
There's a tutorial on YouTube for, I mean, let's talk about Google. There's tutorial for anything. So why would you waste your time, honestly, just watching cat videos when your data, let's talk about your data. What is your data doing for you? You know, because you say you're staying at home for 3 years, for 4 years, you know, you couldn't get a job. You wrote the test and you don't know maths. I mean, I don't know maths, but I know English. I will speak that English that will get me some paper, girl. You can't just be sitting out there and be thinking that, you know, that's okay. It's not okay. Youth and unemployability is your fault, because if you cannot find or create something that would get you money, I mean, you're not living in this universe, because there's so many options out there.
Like,
please be a YouTuber. Seriously, people make money off YouTube. Is it a shortcut? It's a cut. It's another cut. Use the money from your YouTuber to start a tech company, build an app about YouTubers.
We have like lots and lots of stuff and reasons why our youths are unemployable, but I think we'll stop talking about how you people are unemployable for now and tell you the things to do to make you get jobs and be employed. First of all, you finish your national university and want to get a job. My brother, it's not possible now. What's your work experience?
They take you 5 years.
Do you have work experience?
5 years.
You don't have work experience.
Entry level.
So please go and do free job. Do pro bono. Help people that are doing NGO. Do something. Don't sit down in your father's house and beating his empire. He's already angry. I've spent 4 years in your university and your school. I sit in his house, I sit in his food. You'll be very angry. My parents go, I'll be vexing every morning. Okay, don't take that personal. But it's the truth. We spent money on you. You went to school. You are educated. You use your brain. You use what we have invested in your life to make something out of your life.
Actually, I also want to say that if you like pro bono stuff, don't start it after school. Start it during school, because we Nigerians, you know, sometimes because of strike. At least if you went to a federal university, you may not have long holidays. But I mean, you have aunties and uncles that have
Small businesses.
Yeah, exactly. Go there and volunteer. You will learn some things about sales. You learn something. You may even start a business in school. You know, but the thing is, if you start to expose yourself before that time, when you're writing your CV, you are able to write that you worked at this place and this place and this place on all your holidays. It actually adds up to experience.
It does.
That is the experience they are talking about.
Experiences.
I mean, you can even do it from secondary school. Honestly, I had friends who were doing it, maybe because of the type of secondary school I went to, but honestly, you can start working from secondary school so that you can gather your experience over the 4 years or the 5 years that you're in school, and you have the 5 years experience that they're telling you about when they tell you to write your entry-level CV. So that's really important.
I mean, I can remember my mom had a restaurant.
Yeah.
When I was in secondary school. For have holidays in school, I'd have to go there, and she would give me her apron. I take all the money and all the accounts and everything.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And that was even in JSS, you know. Then I'd not decided the class I was going to for science or art or commercial, and because I like, you know, to take accounts, I do all the balance drop down of everything. Mom, she showed me how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was choosing, I just went straight to commercial.
Yes, babe.
Where they count the money.
Business studies.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yes, I totally agree with
and that actually opened your mind to know the type of person or the type of thing that you would like to do.
Yes.
So that's what volunteering will do for you. Another thing that you should definitely do will be to create your own job. See, there's so many new age jobs in this century or in this milieu, like that we're not taking advantage of.
The internet has made life very easy.
And also maybe very hard because you have so many options. But still, options are good.
Options are good.
Yeah, options are good if you know what to choose.
You do this one, if you don't like it, go to this one.
Exactly.
Then it's not productive, you move to another one.
Let me gist you. I've been a hairdresser.
Thank you.
I've been a musician. You don't know.
How many have you done? Should I count for you?
I'm telling you.
I've done laundry. I've baked. I've done IT. I've done photography.
Yeah.
I've done videography. I've done behind the scene. I've done editing. Nah.
So
the list is endless.
Exactly. But the thing about it is no knowledge is lost.
No.
And you will definitely learn. So imagine if you are even a professional, let's say you're a lawyer, but you're a lawyer who knows how to do accounts, or you're a lawyer who sings. I mean you're not going to sing in court, so don't try it, they go throw you out. But honestly, like imagine if your side hustle, you were singing on weekends, or you were even just going out to karaoke bars with your friends and you were singing. The thing is, you don't want to be stuck in one place. You don't want to just be that. I mean, professional jobs are not that popular anymore. I mean, there's so many lawyers in Nigeria, and there's so many doctors. In fact, they're not even looking for more doctors, right? But there are other spaces for you to try. There are other things that have not even existed. Like, so there are robots now, and so there's people that are going to fix these robots. Do you get what I mean? So there are jobs opening up every day. So don't shut your mind.
Oh, I could tell you one. Our drone had a problem some couple of months ago.
Oh, wow.
And we paid 25,000 naira just to change one motor.
If you knew how to do
small thing. And I was like, I just paid this guy 25k to change one small thing. Something I can just watch YouTube.
You probably even watch YouTube to do it. Do you get? But you didn't know. So knowledge is power. Exactly. So
power is power. Knowledge is key.
Game of Thrones.
Power is power.
Both of knowledge and power is power.
Knowledge is key. Power is power.
Okay, good. We'll go with that one. All right. So, but honestly, the truth is, we're just telling you that sometimes we blame the leaders, we blame society for things that are actually our fault. There are people out there who don't even have half of the opportunities that some of us have. If you can watch this YouTube video, that means you have data to watch this YouTube video. So it means you have data to create your own, or to create the reality that you want.
Yes. And
that would be my advice for you.
Yeah, and if you don't have data, you can't afford a phone that browses or whatnot.
And somebody
if you know someone that is in need of this advice right now, does not have access to this video, please tell them they should offer their services for free to learn and grow their own selves. Self-development is key. That is the only way you can have access to limitless opportunities and possibilities. So that's our advice for you on a million
little things.
So So until we come your way next time, be productive. Peace out.